मैं इमरान खान जर्नलिस्ट कैमरामैन अकरम खान के साथ आप देख रहे हैं पीएनएन 24 न्यूज। आज हम अंग्रेजों के साथ में हैं जो इंडिया को गुलबर्गा के अंदर सात गुम्बज को आए हैं। ये यहाँ के हमारे भारत की स्पेशलिटी देखने के लिए। सर, फर्स्ट आई वुड लाइक टू नो योर नेम एंड वेयर आर यू फ्रॉम?
My name is Ricardo and I am from Portugal and I live in England.
Okay. Sir, what made you to come here?
We were in India a year ago. We went to North India, the New Delhi, Jaipur, and the Golden Triangle, and we liked it very much because there's many beautiful things, and also it's very cheap to visit. So we came back. And now we want to do West India.
Sir, basically, what do you think about this place? You have visited this Sath Gumbaz. This is called Seven Tombs. Okay. So what different thing have you found over here?
So we visited some Mughal tombs in North India, also in Hyderabad. We visited some tombs, and most of big cities they were once capitals, I think. Then they had tombs for the rulers. So we were reading that this was a dynasty called Bahmani, and they were slightly different style. The walls are tilted to one side, almost like a little bit like pyramid, and they joined the tombs, which is unique. But we don't think this exists anywhere else. And also they have influence from, although they were Muslim rulers, I believe, they have influence from Hindu temples and decoration, because of course there was Hindu people and Muslim people, so there was a mix of styles. Yeah.
So, as you said that it was a mixed culture. Okay. So this is the diversity of our country, because in our country many religions are there, and I could say that this. What do you think about this art? Have you found that is that Indo-Persian art, or what? Like, what have you understood about this art?
Well, I think it represents the mix of cultures, like you say, because we read that the Mughals came from Persia and they were Muslim, and when they came here, there was already Jainism, Hinduism, and Buddhism. There were many different religions and cultures, so they had to adapt and to accept all these things, because otherwise there will be revolts that people would not accept them. So I think that's the reason why they would like have Muslim wife, they would be Muslim but maybe have a Hindu wife, and they would accept and that people pray wherever they want to pray, because otherwise they'll always be fighting and war. So I think that's what this time era represents, the mix of cultures and people coming and traveling from other places and meeting new cultures and learning new things. Yeah.
So, what do you say about this? You can see many on these tombs. People have written many things that many lovers who used to love. They have written on this building structure. So, what do you say about this?
Well, it's not very nice, but I think people, maybe you have so many old buildings, so many things that you just think they're not important because you have so much heritage and you have ancient cultures in old buildings. But we see that in other places, and normally I think it's like kids, teenagers, they just don't appreciate old things because they're young. But this is, what we leave behind when we die. We can leave beautiful things behind, and that's what makes our culture and our country unique and interesting, really. So these things you don't see anywhere in the world, so you should keep them
Alive.
yes, and because we walk around and we don't see any foreign tourists almost the whole day, which means that this is the real India.
Okay.
Because when sometimes you go to these places, there's too many tourists and tour guides and buses, and it's a little bit fake because everything is for tourists, not for Indian people. But when we go here, we go eat with the Indian people, go on the tuk-tuk, and go on the bus, on the train, and we feel like this. We are like for 1 week or two, we are.
Experiencing the real India.
It's like living like an Indian person.
So, Amanda, what's your name, sir?
Lee.
Lee. Sir, actually, we people love cricket here a lot because cricket comes from your country, right? So, what do you say about the cricket?
We're very bad at cricket. Indians, cricket's very good.
Okay, so we have a snatch World Cup from your country. Sorry, okay. I don't want to hurt you, but somewhat. Okay, but yeah. So, have you come here, and what should be improved here?
just the knowledge of this, the history of the sites, so people can respect it and enjoy it more, and then appreciate it and not defile it with graffiti and ruin it. So yeah, the restoration and just keep it
Cleaning and maintaining.
and maintaining. Yeah,
But it's expensive.
You can see behind here. See, there were, see, the work has been broken. The art was broken, and nobody is here to, these are the dilapidated places, to be very frank, old places, dated back places, and we are not, I could say, saving the places. So, and what message would you like to give to the young generation?
just preserve them and just keep it and enjoy it. It's your history, so you should appreciate it. I mean, we appreciate it. We come over from a different country to view this and see it, because it's not anything that we've seen before. It's not anything we've got back at home. So seeing the history and different architecture, we really like it.
So, if this place would have been in your country, what value, what civic significance would have been there?
It would have been protected. People would have looked after it. It would be maintained. Yeah, and it would be acknowledged and publicised. People would come to it and people would know about it.
That also will be very expensive ticket to see it. And they get big donations. They get money from the lottery.
From the lottery.
National lottery. So every time you play on a lottery, they get some money.
So, when you go back to your country, and what message you are supposed to give to your country people?
About India?
Yeah, about this.
Well,
place.
obviously we'll be showing them the photographs and the videos and of our tour and sharing it with them. And we've been doing it on WhatsApp as well, sharing photographs of where we've been going and sharing the story with people and back home, and they all enjoying it and loving it.
So, we want to get connected with you. So whenever anybody comes from your country, so kindly refer to us so that we can, explain them and we can, take them. There are many hidden places over here. So here is a Bahmani Sultanate and a Bahmani king whose name was Alauddin Hassan Bahmani. Here is a tomb of him. No, it's like many people doesn't know from our country. Okay, he was South India's first independent Muslim king over here. And if you go there, it isn't located into Shah Bazaar. Okay, if you go there, you can see the place has become a kind of a dustbin. There is no cleanness, and I just suggest you to go there and see that place. He was the king. He was the first king. His name was Alauddin Hassan Bahman. He was the founder. Okay, so if you see a king, what kind of his tomb should be there? It should be very fantastic, look like anything, but it's not like that. So kindly go there and give a message to our government and our people, to everybody, that how to keep this place.
Well, certainly we will. If we visit these places, we'll pass on the message of our enjoyment and how much we liked it, and tell people to please respect it and maybe invest into it so other people can come and enjoy it as well.
And what message to this kind of things which is being happening?
Well, restoration's got to be taken into consideration, but it's got to be carefully done. A bit of deterioration is always, you don't want it looking pristine, so it's a careful balance. But obviously, you don't want the buildings graffitied like you've got down the back there on the walls. So,
what Gulbarga is called a city of tomb. There are more than 114 tombs over here, which has got Indo-Persian art, great calligraphy by the Bahmani kingdom. But yeah, it's all are like like worse than this. It is worst. It is actually, I feel it is. This is also worst. I feel you can see the broken things over here, the damages you can see here. So if you go to the places, you still the tombs are like very beautiful. You should go to Gumbaz. Okay, it's located in nearby our place. That place was like, if you go there, Gumbaz, that place was at that point of time. That place was used to be called for alarming to the normal people. If invaders comes to our country, if invaders comes to my country, I mean, just you go there and see what kind of condition it is like right now. So just why I want to make you to go there, because you would understand that when you see that place in now into this condition, and if you just search into the internet what was in the previous, so just go there. It's my suggestion. So go this kind of a
Thank you.
places.
We will. We'll definitely take a visit. Thank you.
Thank you.
Maybe with a message that take care of your buildings because you can't make old buildings anymore. You have to wait many centuries.
थैंक यू वेरी मच सर.
Thank you.
मैं इमरान खान जर्नलिस्ट कैमरामैन अकरम खान के साथ आप देख रहे हैं PN24 न्यूज.